We're discussing Capricorn. So have you ever dated a Capricorn? And if so, what was that like? Would you recommend, or is that a thumbs down? That's the thing about like the people that are your moon, the element, is that they make you feel comfortable. They feel like home, but sometimes like too much comfort can lose the spice. Sometimes when there isn't a balance, you lose the passion. Like for a relationship to last a long time, you gotta have some zestiness. Like it's gotta have some passion. And unfortunately, it's been my experience that when people are too quickly bonding because the element like vibes, like okay, like Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, the element is vibey to my element, so I feel comfortable. Or in my case, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, immediately we feel comfortable like that. But as far as like long-term sustainability with passion, you need to look at Mars to make sure that's a match, and also look at the 7th house to see what the alternative is, because a lot of times those relationships can be stale because you get each other so much you don't even have to like explain anything. Mars is exalted in Capricorn, meaning that it has special powers. So Capricorn is the only zodiac sign that has both Saturn and Mars that they can use at the same time. So as you know, Mars is about destruction, Mars is about war, it's about passion, it's about drive. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, which is about restriction, it's about holding back, it's about responsibility. So anyone who knows a Capricorn knows that when they are passionate about something, they're like this. Like they are so extremely focused on it that nothing else exists. And the reason for that is because Mars is exalted at Capricorn. So when Capricorn wants something, they will go through hell and high water. They always get it for that reason, because not only do they know how to fight because they have Mars there, but they're also focused and serious and committed because they have Saturn there. So Mars in Capricorn is one of the ideal Mars placements you can have, in addition to Aries and Scorpio. Those three are unmatched in all of astrology. Someone said good and bad, everything else takes work, just like Aries. I'm not surprised by that, because Aries is ruled by Mars and Mars is exalted in Capricorn. So you can always count on good and bad with these two. They will give you that. It's the other stuff you have to debate. Someone else said, dated Capricorn, married Capricorn, and in the middle of divorcing Capricorn. Well, damn, girl. You took me through all the turns. Dated, married, and letting his ass go. Okay. Capricorn is hard to keep. I don't blame you. I'm sure they did something, whoever they are. Dating a Capricorn right now is what someone else said, with Sun and Venus in his 12th house. Sun and Venus in his 12th house. I'm a bit concerned. Well, you should be. You should be concerned.
I'm like, why me? Explain the 12th house.
Well, just like what you want to touch on. I know so many layers.
Yeah, maybe because like the 12th house is what's like hidden. So
Exactly.
It could take a while for him to like show you who he really is.
Yep.
I know Venus is like the way you love.
And it's also how you define and experience abundance. So it's, how do I know that life is good? That's a question that Venus answers. Well, how do I know that life is good? Like, what are the elements that I need to have in place to feel like my life is good? It's fulfilling. It's like I feel like I'm on top of the world. I've got all the shit that I want. So him having Venus in Capricorn and having it in the 12th house means that it's going to be hard for him to find love, period. The second thing, him having Capricorn at his moon and also Capricorn in 12th house means that oftentimes he really struggles to identify his emotions. So when you're in a relationship with somebody who love doesn't come too easily and who also struggles to express feelings, like what the fuck do you have left besides sex? Because that's what a relationship is. It's a bond that is based on feelings, and then there are physical ways that we express that to one another. So if this person is not coming to the table with their feelings, and it's hard for them to express their feelings, and they're hiding that from themselves, and in addition to that, it's also challenging for them to find love in all its format and to find good vibes and good energy, then yeah, it's gonna be deserted and lonely over there. I wouldn't want to be over there.
Kat said, from her experience, he was not emotional at times.
Yeah, Capricorn is a machine. They're not the most emotional person you will find. Like you guys know I'm a Capricorn stellium. I am excellent at dismissing my feelings to do what I need to do. Like,
It's like compartmentalize.
Yeah, and I just focus on the end goal. Like, I'm trying to do this. Once my sight is on what I'm trying to do, the rest of it doesn't matter. I'm tired, who cares? I'm sad, who cares? I'm frustrated, who cares? I'm overwhelmed, who cares? I'm trying to do this. So this is what I'm going to do. And I know it sounds totally batshit insane and mentally unhealthy, and that is why I have a therapist, but that's basically Capricorn. That's why every Capricorn needs to be in therapy, because it is not normal. If you're a Capricorn, I need you to hear from me, Capricorn Stellium, that it is not normal to basically disregard all of your other emotional needs for the sake of the goals you're working on. It's not. It's not healthy at all. That's not why you're here. So, yeah, a lot of us have a lot of healing. Those of us that have a lot of Capricorn energy, we have a lot of healing to do around how focused we get on our goals and on our work. And I wouldn't be surprised if this theme keeps coming up. Let me read some of the other comments. Dating a Capricorn right now. Okay, this one is the one that's concerned. Dated a Capricorn man, ended mutually. He wasn't terrible, but I'll not do it again. Okay, the benefics energy, malefic energy. Yeah, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn and Mars, which are both malefic energies, meaning negative energies. There's more to life than working to the top. Exactly. This is what Capricorn does not understand. And someone said, I'm learning that right now as a Capricorn. Hey, you're not alone. I'm learning that right along with you. What I'm learning is that the top needs to be specific to my needs. Not the top, but my top, if that makes sense. That's what I'm working on right now. Like, what is my top, not the top? Because Capricorn is very obsessed with the top, but a lot of times they don't even know what their top is. Like, how did they know that they got it? They usually define it by societal standards, which isn't really their own. So there's a little bit of a tradition element to who they are.
That's true. We have someone, Sidra, said, I dated a Capricorn. He was controlling and jealous.
Yikes. That's not fun, especially from a Capricorn, because they're already so intense. You don't want that kind of person to be trying to check up on you. They'll take it way too far, like CIA level far.
Okay, now that she mentioned that, I remember a situation that happened with me.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I was just talking to him, though. We weren't dating. We were just, at that very beginning, stage. He was in New York, and we started chatting. He DM'd me. I'm being very honest right now.
Oh, go for it. I'm totally here. You know I don't care. Everybody knows I don't care.
I just remembered this because it was true. It was during COVID. So
okay.
I was okay, who's this person? This was the beginning of COVID. Mm-hmm. And I was okay, I don't mind getting to know someone through Instagram. But it was interesting because with me, I gotta be I have to see you. So I was I'm gonna let's do a FaceTime or something because I need to see you. I need to know I understand you're a real person because we spoke a couple times on the phone. Yeah. But it got to that point, what Sidra said, I feel he was very, kind of making up scenarios in his mind and just, going off of that and saying that I'm not messaging enough and I don't want to talk to him, and I don't know, it was strange.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry you had to go through that.
Yeah, but he also had a Taurus moon.
Ooh, girl, you did. Ooh, I gotta back away from the table now. Ooh, why did you do that to yourself? You mean to tell me you dated somebody that had Earth Sun and Earth Moon?
Yeah.
With your Leo Sun? and your Scorpio? No, ma'am. You should not be dealing with Taurus in any shape or form. No, ma'am. Of course he was terrible. Those two are possessive and controlling. You want to talk about being a bully and a freaking what do you call those types of people that like are always sneaky and watching over you and watching you, like stalking? Yeah, that's like a stalker and a bully wrapped up in one. That's what it is. I would not want to date a Capricorn Sun, Taurus Moon, or vice versa. A stalker and a bully. No, that's not good energy at all. This dude wants to keep you in a purse everywhere he goes. No.
It was kind of intense, and it's because he was like in a whole different country.
Ew, how you gonna be aggressive towards me from another country? You're bold. You are bold as hell. You think you can control me from another country? I do what the fuck I want. I'm a fire sign. Hello? If I did it, it's because I want to do it. I do what I want to do. Nobody tells me what to do but me. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, it was really,
I can't believe he managed to traumatize you from overseas. Do you know how crazy he gotta be?
It was a little bit intense. I remember telling my friend, I'm like, I don't know. I'm just gonna like block. Like, I can't do this.
Oh my god.
Even though I was like trying, because he seemed like a cool guy at the beginning. Like, we shared a lot of like good, ambitious, like he was very ambitious, goal oriented. I think that I really admire from Earth signs. And I really gotta they know what they're doing, right?
Oh yeah. When it comes to getting shit done, an Earth sign is gonna get it done. Now the mental health that they're gonna leave you with, or the mental health they're gonna take you through while they're getting it done, that's the part that we don't talk about, right? But if I am being honest, out of all of them, the only one that really scares me is Virgo. Out of the Earth signs, let's be real. And now I know, Jen, we got the whole Virgo connection. You know, I know, and I need Virgo. So I'm not even gonna sit here and say I don't love Virgo. But Virgo literally like scares me. Because
it does check you. It checks you, I think, because you're so nice as well, Natalie.
Oh, you're so sweet. Virgo scares me. They're so out of all the Earth signs. You know, like every element has like their trouble child. Virgo's the trouble child of the Earth signs. You know, and I feel like with Taurus and Capricorn, at least, I get a heads up about like the type of crazy I'm going to be dealing with. Like I never feel like the level of crazy that's coming out of a Taurus and Capricorn is a level that I did not see coming. I feel like they wear their crazy on their sleeves. Capricorn hides a little bit more, but as far as them being controlling, I feel like they're pretty much that way from the beginning. Like you can sense it if you're trying to notice it. What do you think?
Very true. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let me see what some of the other people are saying. Someone says, does Capricorn normally shut you out without explaining it to you? The answer is yes. They do it often, and they're known for doing this. Because Capricorn, like when you cross a boundary with them, they're not going to bother sitting you down and explaining to you how you messed up. Because the way they see it, you should have known what you were doing, and the fact that you didn't know means that you're immature. So if you're immature, it means that you're more likely to take risks with your life, risks that they wouldn't take. And since they know they're trying to work their way towards a stable life, the immaturity that you bring to the table, they know is only going to create emotional chaos for them, which they've already assessed is not worth the investment. So at this point, they don't see the point in sitting you down to have a conversation about why your behavior was inappropriate, because in fact, there is nothing good the way they see it that will come out of that, because you are who you are. You're not going to be another person than who you are until you decide that you want to be somebody else and make different choices. But until then, you are who you are. So why am I going to sit here and try to have a conversation with you about the fact that I don't appreciate your behavior when all you're going to do is get defensive, and then we're going to be having an argument, which means I'm only going to be wasting more energy that I could be using towards having peace of mind and working. So yeah, I would rather just let you go, like release you back to God with no evil intent. Just, our journey has come to an end. I wish you the best. That's pretty much Capricorn.
I feel like it's not what you said. Like if it's not working and it's too much of a controlling like element in the like friendship relationship, yeah, you should just let it go. Like you don't need that in your life.
No, absolutely not. You know, again, this is why I'm in therapy.
For more astrology content, you may follow all of our YouTube astrology channels. The first one being at Intuitive Healing for Astrology 101, at Styled Under Libra for Love, at Astrology Weekly for Horoscopes and Manifestation, and lastly, at Styled Under Virgo for Medical Astrology. You may check out intuitivehealing.com for astrology readings as well as healing crystals, and make sure to check out our manifestation group on Patreon at patreon.com/intuitivehealing. Catch you soon on the next video.